We will tell you the 12 rules you need to follow to become rich easily. If you follow these rules, then I can guarantee you that you will become rich. Watch this video till the end, or you may miss some rules and may stay poor always. Now let's start. Rule number 1. Track your money like a professional. It is essential to have a solid understanding of your existing financial status before trying to make any changes. You may want to think about devoting a total of 1 month to carefully tracking your earnings and expenditures. Evaluate your spending patterns in a realistic manner and identify the areas in which you may make certain adjustments. This is not about feeling humiliated. Rather, it is about having the courage and confidence to face this challenge. The rich people and the millionaires always keep a track of their money. You might think that Warren Buffett's wealth is increasing day by day, but it is in his track daily. I'm not telling you to always sit on the computer and record your earnings and expenditure. Rather, at night every day, or a day and every week, you should sit in your computer and record the estimated earnings and the estimated expenditure. If you could do it to be exact, then it would be the best. Rule number 2. Pay yourself first always. Take into consideration that you are the most important and precious possession you own. Even if it's only a little amount, you should make it a major priority to put some money away for savings before you pay your expenses. You will be able to create a safety net for yourself and turn your aspirations into a reality if you consistently invest in your future. You should remember that paying your bills at the start of every month is important, but more important is to keep aside some specific amount of money each month so that you could allocate it into your savings and investments. You see, if you prioritize the bills and all the recurring expenditures, then it might happen that at the end of each month you will be left with no money to save. If you want to know more financial tips and tricks to get rich, then do subscribe to our channel and also press the like button. Rule number 3. Live below your means and avoid all Joneses. Rather than prioritizing living at your financial means, you should take a step back from following the most recent trends. Instead of allowing yourself to be swayed by the carefully selected photographs that are shared on social media, you should create a budget that is in line with your own particular requirements and principles. Your future self will surely be grateful to you for exercising self-control, even if it may seem difficult at the present to resist the impulse to make impulsive purchases. You should avoid the habit of your Joneses because it will lead you to follow their path. It might happen that your Joneses are actually very poor and taking on debt to buy the latest new fashion car or order a new iPhone. If you copy them, then you will also become debt-trapped. Rule number 4. Budget like a boss. There are times when budgeting may really be rather pleasurable. Discover the benefits of using budgeting applications like Fiscus and embrace the power that technology has to offer. Monitoring your expenditures and maintaining your dedication to achieving your financial objectives is made easier with the help of these tools. Budgeting might appear to be very time-taking to some people, but because of the presence of the mobile apps, budgeting has now become very simple. You could use the old-fashioned method, that is writing it in the copy and analyzing it, or you may use apps, which I already told you one, or you may use the app Mint. Rule number 5. Avoid debt as much as possible. You may find that your current financial condition is significantly altered as a result of high-interest debt. In order to overcome such tough obstacles, you need to design a strategy program. If you make it a number 1 goal to pay off debts with large interest rates first, you will notice a considerable increase in your level of financial independence. There are many different methods of paying off your debt. Some of those methods include the debt avalanche method or the debt snowball method. These are the methods that people frequently use to pay off their debt. Paying all your debts to the maximum will help you, because it will always reduce a burden from your shoulders. Rule number 6. Invest for your future. In the world of investment, having a solid grasp on the fact that time is valuable is very essential. Even if you are only able to contribute a marginal amount, it is essential to start saving as soon as possible. Increasing your wealth over time may be accomplished via the use of compound interest, which is a strong weapon. If you start early, then compound interest will salute you and will make you rich eventually. Investing in these stocks, bonds, gold, real estate can be really lucrative. If you want to know about the best assets and the investments, then you should comment below. We will help you out. Rule number 7. Automate your finances and forget it. Why go to the trouble of manually transferring money when there is a more effective method? Considering the possibility of setting up automatic payments to your savings and investment accounts is something you should think about. If you use this hands-off method, you will be able to easily increase your money over the course of time. Nowadays, there are many apps available that would help you to automate your finances. Rule number 8. Focus on your own path of personal finance. A significant number of people, as a result of the impact of social media, find themselves caught up in the game of comparison. Always keep in mind that the path that one takes in terms of their finances is completely unique to them. Focus on building a strong financial foundation step by step as you take joy in the accomplishments you have accomplished. You should acquire financial knowledge by reading financial books and watching our videos daily instead of finding ways to spend your money. Rule number 9. Don't be a financial doormat. The ability to refuse is a talent that is very useful. Regarding your spending habits, it is essential to exercise prudence and refrain from purchasing purchases that are not required. Continue to be forceful. Ensure that you keep a courteous approach and maintain your stance. It is really beneficial to make investments in your financial future. You should ignore and refuse all the wasteful spendings that you used to make or your spouse is requesting you. This would help you to save more money and will eventually make you rich in a short period of time. I'm not telling you that you should never go to the restaurant or never go shopping. Rather, I'm telling you to limit it to the most. You should go to the restaurant once a month, and for shopping, you could go once every 2 months. This would help you to gain recreation and will relax you from the external pressure. Rule number 10. Take life insurance for yourself and your family. It is possible for unforeseen events to take place. Through the purchase of the appropriate life insurance policy, you may ensure that your loved ones will be adequately taken care of. They will have a feeling of security as a result of your caring gesture, which will enable them to discover contentment and focus on their recuperation and advancement. Rule number 11. Be prepared for anything by creating an emergency fund wallet. Take the necessary precautions to ensure that you are ready for any unanticipated events. Having a family emergency plan that includes clear communication procedures, a list of emergency contacts, and the location of critical papers is the most crucial thing that a family should have in place. Your family will be able to manage any crisis with ease if you are well prepared, which will decrease tension and guarantee that. For creating an emergency savings, you should allocate some amount of money each month towards an account from which you could easily withdraw your funds anytime. You see, job losses, vehicle damage, health issues could arrive anytime. To stay protected from these without any or unnecessary trouble, an emergency fund will help you. Rule number 12. Start preparing yourself for your retirement. Beginning the process of preparing for retirement at an earlier age gives your money more time to grow. Learn more about retirement savings options, including those offered by your workplace and individual savings accounts. The increase of your retirement funds may be seen if you maximize the contributions you make. You should also know what are the best earning methods so that you could boost the amount you earn and set it to your retirement fund. For that, you should subscribe to our channel and watch the video appearing on the right side. This video is really very informative and will help you earn money in the long run.